The bloke from the Go Compare advert. Good day. Please excuse my voice currently. I was shouting, and you know how that feels when C'est La Vie by Bewitched is on. You are screaming it as hard as you can, as ferocious as you've ever screamed, and that's where I am today, I'm afraid. I was going to film this outside, but one, wind, not me. Two, rain. Again, the clouds cause that. So I've gone for a moody, light purple backdrop, something a bit sleepy. I'm going to go to Safeway, Morrison's, the shop down the road. And I thought, well, you may as well get ready with me. So as I answer your questions, because yes, that does mean I escaped Escargot Estate. My soul's still there, forever trapped for eternity. But as for this, my homunculus, no, my human shell, my human body, my human body is with you again. So thank you for the two people that solved the code. Appreciate that. Two people. I think it's got 20,000 views now. Two people. Somebody asked actually, are you disappointed in the people that didn't solve the code? And yes. No, I'm not disappointed in the people that didn't solve it, because there were some people that were giving it a go. They were giving it a right jolly good go. And there were some people that literally C'est La Vie, not anymore. Am I right? And there were some people that literally said, I can't be bothered to do this, but good luck to everyone else. You're the people, I'd like a word with you actually. See me in my office. Not like that. Perverts. Hi Marcus, have you ever thought about being a narrator for audiobooks? You have such a soothing voice. I'd buy every audiobook you've ever narrated. That's why I don't do it. Can't even say audiobooks. I'd love to do it, yeah. So if you I did a cleanse with Bioma, creamy jelly cleanser. You all know this. I don't know why I'm showing you like this is some sort of new thing, but this is here reminds me about the order to do skincare. It says cleanse, tone and mist, treat, moisturise and protect. But it's always the treat option that gets me a little confused. So we'll see how badly and what wrong order I do things in the following. I'd like to know more about your life story. Where did you grow up? What were your favourite things to do as a kid? Sit on a slide that Dad built in the back garden and eat sweets. We'd go to Martin's and Newsagents, pick up a pick and mix. I'd usually go, I think I've said this before, that I'd eat Tutti Fruities. Here they are. Got this back. A good mix of the usuals. Sit on a slide and eat sweets. I just love doing that. I used to like playing football, different types of sports. Where did you grow up? Not saying that. Did you go to university? No, I didn't. I went straight to work at Morrison's, where was Safeway back then. So it's aging me. Yeah, at the time I just couldn't be bothered. It looked like a lot, and I struggled with school, as I've told you all before. Like taking information down. Rote learning, like blackboard copying. It's not for me. Right, if you spam questions, that's a sure way of not getting a question answered. I know that's rude, but you have to enforce the rules. The snails taught me this. You made the Welsh Twins video so funny. I wonder why I've put this one in so close to the start. Do you have a comedy background, or is it just an innately British quality? It's definitely not an innately British quality. I do think in general, British is overrated, because you only see the good stuff, the really good stuff we make. But for every good shows, put examples here, there's hundreds of bad ones for people that just aren't funny, and people are just like, they think they can be funny because they're British and they've got say a northern accent, and they're not funny. You're just speaking in an accent, and it's what you're saying is drivel. Anyway, apologies for those of you who like these comedians. Just alienated more people in my life. Can't just speak in an accent a British accent, and that's it. I could do that now. I could do that, couldn't I? Or isn't it great when you've got potato? You can't just say that and expect people. Then people will be going, "Oh, brilliant!" And they'll have T-shirts saying, "Oh, isn't a potato great?" Right, winds me up. What was it again? Your campaign's like a runaway freight train. Why are you so funny? Yes. I don't have a comedy background. I guess growing up in a house where everyone's funny just helps, doesn't it? I'd like to do stand-up. You asked if I've ever done stand-up. I would actually do that, and it's on my things to do before you kick the bucket. I don't know about improv. Let's try it now. That went badly. Right, so according to By Your Ma, that's why. It's time to tone and treat. So I'm going to do that with this thing called Glow Recaipi, and that's a watermelon glow. Paha Baha. Okay. Oh, I've got to wash my hands after I do this. Oh, I hate doing my skincare. Love your editing, not a question. Blocked. Banned. What's your dream acting role? Is it something you've written from a director you admire, a character you gravitate to, or something totally different? Also, what's your order from Greg's? Two very different, but equally fantastic questions. Today I'm drinking Digest Ahmad Tea, London. I've got the window open because I thought it would be nice to have the bird song coming in, but it is the weekend and I live around old white people, so that means any minute now. I'm a big fan of two characters, Heath Ledger's Joker and American Psycho Man. I can't even remember his name. I mean, my favourite directors, no offence, they're all dead. No offence, guys. So I'd love to. Billy Wilder's maybe my favourite director, so I'd probably go back in time and be in one of his movies. Modern day, there's a lot to. I think Pedro Almodovar's still making films. I'd love to be in one of his films. Oh, Antonio Banderas' role in Woman on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. That kind of thing, where I'm part of a chaos. And I love sets. I love films that don't move too much from the same kind of place. Yeah, a bit part player in a kind of chaotic, almost one set film would be great for me. To be a lead in something, I don't really know. Maybe Shirk 5? I could do a voice. I'd like to do voice because I love animation. Maybe a Studio Ghibli's, something like that would be lovely. Maybe if they did a live action, live human version of Pinocchio, I'd be good at that because I'm always telling porky pies. I've got a problem. Order from Greg's would be a Greg's sausage roll. Oh, let's pretend I've done it. Okay, what's your favourite one-hit wonder of all time? Why did you ask us about one-hit wonders a million years ago? Yeah, sorry about that. It's played on my mind ever since. Yeah, TBH. Oh, don't know what that means. Yeah, my apologies. My notes app is full of just half-started ideas that included this. I was writing a script on. I might do this again actually. I'll come back to this. I wanted to work out what the best one-hit wonder was by science. So it has nothing to do with how good the song is. It's how one-hitty it actually is. Because you've got these bands that have what's called a one-hit wonder, but they've got 3 albums that came out and sold plenty of records. What I wanted to do was you get points deducted if you had more records, if you had more top 40, top 100 hits. So I wanted to get the most distantly unique one-hit wonder that had no such follow-up catalogue, hits, etc. I'll come back to that one day. I was thinking about deleting everything on my TikTok and just doing like a music one or like a pop culture one. And that's the kind of thing that would work as a good like 2-minute type thing, but take me 15 hours to do. Okay, next up for this, I've got the Glow Repair Watermelon Glow. I don't have a fucking clue what that says. Dewdrops, and we're gonna pop that on my face right now. Hi Marcus, hi. What's your favourite TV series? Favourite of all time? Shit. That's hard, actually. Oh, I've had a bit on my face this whole time. Let's do another one of these while I'm thinking about that. This is Dalber. Oh, no, don't do that. I think it's Adventure Time. Do you have a favourite period of history? Is there a period of time you would like to live in? There would be, probably yes. I don't know why. Going back to Babylon, circa Hanging Garden era, appeals to me so much. I just want to see it and then come back and maybe not draw it. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that. I think it's because there's some mystery. What are some of your favourite quotes from artists, media, public figures, and why? Quotes? God, I don't know. Maybe Look After Your Broom by Trigger from Only Fools and Horses. Oh, God. P&N. Do you sew? Oh, no, I don't, but I'd like to... I saw a Winnie the Pooh cross-stitch, is it? Magazine advert. My friend's cousin's boyfriend's dog's got a cross-stitch Winnie the Pooh. And I wanted to do that. That would be fun. I think that would be relaxing for my brain. What's the best costume you've ever worn? Adventure Time. What would you most like to wear that you haven't had a chance yet? I don't know what you mean. I've never worn all the different types of clothes. Oh, a hat. That's that then. Is there a science experiment you'd like to try? I'd like to check out CERN a little bit. Just maybe not understand it, but just see the process. Do you regret asking for questions? Yeah. How comfortable... There's also Wannabe by the Spice Girls. So that was another one I was shouting, singing. I wouldn't even call it shouting, I'd call it screaming. How comfortable are you with change when it happens? I need to find a midnight snack. Let me know what you had. Probably s'mores. S'mores. Somebody told me to try and find Tim Tams, and I will. I'm going to eat some snacks that you've recommended soon in a video. And I saw them in a shop down the road, Sainsbury's, not Morrison's, not the ones we're getting ready for, not the one I'm currently GMW RW with at the minute. Change I don't mind too much, actually. I actually seek out change, if anything. I don't like to leave a state of affairs. I guess is most prevalent in my job, career, seeking life. I do like a comfortable baseline somewhere I can come back to, but if every day was completely different, I'd be really fine with that. What are your favourite... Every time I've done this. What are your favourite brainless TV shows I like to watch to wind down? Old cartoons, Roadrunner, Tom and Jerry. But I don't think that's brainless, actually. There's so much thought, animation, so clever. So I don't think we should count that. I like Australian Marriage, where they don't know each other. That's always... it's just... You can tell it's tat, like scripted tat, but fucking brilliant. Right, next up is the... Beauty of Joe, Son, Relief Rice Probiotic. Oh, it's an SPF. Does your dog know she's a star? I don't think she is. She's poo. She's whacked out with poo brain. Somebody also replied to that saying, he also has a dog. Can you show us your dog? Yes. All right. What is the best part about being you? That's an awful question to try and answer. Let's get this off. I suppose it's nice to be able to... get joy out of lots of different areas of life. There's lots of genres of fiction and music and films and TV shows I enjoy. Full spectrum, so I could grab something out of any little pocket of life and find some pleasure in it. That's a nice thing. However, I want to know, what is your favourite conspiracy? Oh, and I'm grateful to see you back. Thank you very much. I also had someone, what's my favourite conspiracy? I don't like working in the world of conspiracies. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but as long as you're looking for conspiracies, you're not seeing what's actually going on right in front of you, and there's more than enough stuff to get angry about right now. They're a complete irrelevance to me. I'm sure that some current conspiracies are going to be true, and that's fine, but there's too much going on right in front of your faces, and I'm sure you guys know that too, but it's fun to ask these kind of questions, and I like to ruin the mood. While you are residing with snails, are they giving you their slime as sustenance? Disgusting. Talking about slime, moisturiser, Yopida, make my day cream. So we're going to put that on now. Pretend I've done that. Hi, I grow my own mushrooms. It's fun and therapeutic. Have you ever done mush babies or any other psychedelic? Firstly, should post that anonymously, unless maybe it's legal where you are. Yes, I struggle on psychedelics. I've never once seen nice things. I've just seen death and disturbing images. So my mushroom career cut very short. Where will your next travel vlog be to? I think this country. I do actually think that country. Thanks for wanting a vlog, that's nice. I'll definitely do that for you. Oh God, you've all seen me pick my dog up while she was sleeping. Don't call the RSPCA. So for my underpits, I'm going to go in with Willed, and that is the mint and aloe vera underpit Grwm stick. Somebody asked what are my favourite ASMR triggers, and I asked what are they, and they didn't respond, so I don't know what that means. Another thing I hate is ASMR, so I don't know why I'm doing it. Do you have any pets? Yeah. You seem like a fish, reptile, amphibian guy. This made me laugh because I'm like, no, I'm a fluffy white dog, crusty fluffy white dog guy. You have a frog. What's your frog called? I like all pets. I like all animals. I want to pick them up, kiss them, and put them down. All right. Sheet mask. We're going to pop this on for 15 minutes, PPP. You can't eat it, I'm afraid. I think I've just spilt something down me. Any media that has got you through tough times? When I was having the worst time during the last few months of my degree, Earthbound really got... Oh, video games. Earthbound is a great game. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, how does anyone do this shit? I've told you my favourite video game before. I think it was Link to the Past. Chrono Trigger, maybe. Just playing through the Marios again, actually. I've just got to Mario Galaxy, which I've never played. It's really fun. So that's what I'm currently playing. Yes, I'd like to play Earthbound again. I don't have any fashion icons, unfortunately. I'm really boring with this kind of thing. Like all that Met Gala shit. Couldn't think of anything more boring. I'm sorry, guys. You mentioned in the Welsh Twin food video that you went to Chuck E. Cheese on their birthday. Yes. Did you live in America early in your life? Yes. If so, what was it like? Yes. And did you ever miss that period of your life? Yes. We're in Texas. Oh, there's a reply to that one. They did live in America for a while. I don't remember the ages. I believe Marcus was 10. Why are you answering if you don't? That's what I'm here to do. Yeah, I wasn't 10. But yeah, we were in Texas, Chuck E. Cheese. I do have great memories of America, and I've spoken about this before, so I'd like to speak about something I haven't. And if you want more of that kind of thing, answers to questions, rather than me just saying I've answered this one before, then you should probably watch my other videos. At what age does somebody become elderly? I need to be careful here. Let's define our terms. Elderly, I'd say, in my opinion, people around them need to be aware of their age, because it's either dangerous for them or dangerous to themselves, or both, or all. So what do I mean? You probably shouldn't be driving. You're going to be slower crossing the road, like the signs. You're going to have to be careful on the stairs. And that age, oh God, I'm going to insult some people, which is great. 75. If you could extensively study and become an expert on one niche subjecte, what would it be and why? I was actually thinking about, as I said earlier, thinking about going to university for the first time. I have this idea in my head where I would go and live in a cabin during the winter months, maybe like late autumn, all throughout the winter, and I'd study some sort of animal or migration pattern or weather phenomena or plant life or anything like that. And my day is collecting data, recording data, organising data. Then I emerge in the spring and do this sort of thing, really. But I don't really know what you do to do that. I've been looking at some volunteering opportunities. This isn't right, is it? And I will be doing that and looking into this. So if anybody has any thoughts on that or where I could go, what I could do, what I could study. If this is your field of expertise or work, I'd love to hear from you. I never said what my favourite one-hit wonder was, and it's probably Dancing in the Moonlight. Oh, if you had to swap knowing how to speak English with any other language, even a dead language, what would that language be? This is funny you ask that. I'm looking into some research for, well, I'm looking into thinking about doing some research for a video on dead language. I'm looking into the dead languages of the internet, and how that compares to dead languages of language, in like a hyper sped up way, to the point where, imagine if we lost all our languages in that kind of speed, what would we be speaking? I think the whole language would almost crumble. It's quite interesting, I promise, despite how I made it sound there. It's going to be part of a bigger kind of, the internet's just dead, and I know there's lots of good videos on that kind of subject, but I think I found a few little niche areas and different ways of exploring it. So that'll be with you some point in 2000. I got some ones from Instagram. Let's do these. How to best fuck the system. Oh God, I really read this wrong. In 2026 and beyond. I'm taking this off. Oh, wow, I look glossy and like the morning dew. It's tough, innit? Unless you've got collective action. I'd personally say the best thing to do if you were to get that collective action, enough people, is to withhold labour, withhold tax. Obviously that comes with its own challenges and repercussions, but as soon as a significant portion of the populace is withholding that, that's when change happens. Capitalism works on capital, I should say. In that circumstance, you vote with your wallet. You interact with the system, with your wallet, with your capital. But you do that on your own, you're fucked. So that's it. How do you get enough collective action? Something to explore. Would you rather be a taxidermy or a wet specimen? What? What's a wet specimen? Whatever it is, that. What is your most recurrent nightmare? I spoke about my plane nightmares before, but I've had a lot of more travel-y related ones, more on the ground travel. I've been driving in cars to nowhere and the pedals suddenly disappear. Same with being on a bike and I'm going really fast and my brakes disappear. I think we can try and analyse that. I'd love you to try and analyse that, but I guess it's about feeling out of control. So what am I feeling out of control with? I had one last night even. It wasn't a bus, I don't know what it was. It was some form of public transport, but like really big. It might have been one of my train dreams that I'm in a train a lot in my dreams, looking for somewhere to sit, and it takes me forever, packed carriage after packed carriage, and then I get to the end and there's this completely open one, but it looks like a doctor's surgery, and then I sit down there and then I arrive as soon as I've sat down. And I had one of them. It's almost like a big room, but I'm travelling, and I've got windows. I can see things going past. Yeah, just out of control of it. Just got nothing to grab onto. My body's flailing everywhere. And what are your hopes and dreams? Okay, this is associated with another one that's asking, I can't find it now. I think it was on an email actually. What's your biggest fear? But just staying brain healthy. That is, because I really think I've got mad cow disease. What does art mean to you in any sense of the word? I think art in any form is one of our brain's finest achievements, in that everything we do has a kind of basic and then artistic level. Every word I could say hello to you, and then I could actually go, hello, is it me you're looking for? Because, well, I wouldn't do that, but everything has got the flip side, the upside down. Everything's got its normal. I don't think normal is the right word, but this is developing thought. Like just standing on a bridge in London, and then it's got its underside, the poetry, the artistic side. You could paint it, you could write about it, you could visualize it for a song. That's in everything. So what does art mean to me? It means that everything we do can always be art. That is why it's important for some people to want to take it away, because once you get art, you have free thought, about everything. Art requires an extra level of thinking. That's what this upside down is. Even if you don't make art out of it, I could look upon Westminster Bridge and not think anything poetic, not be able to draw it physically, not write a song about it. The potential is there. The potential for more than just the base level. That's a nice view, goodbye. And when that exists in everything, that's extremely, extremely important. And actually, perhaps we got art as humanity's greatest quality. That'll do, won't it? All right, I'm ready for Morrison's. I don't know about you, Evie Dog. I hope you've enjoyed today. I mean, I certainly haven't. But no, really, thank you for all your questions. Apologies for my voice. I hope I've been able to turn it up enough to, I've been able to pump it up enough for you to hear what I'm saying. This is from Croatia. Current readings, Rivers of London. I've just started it, so I can't tell you anything about it. I've got one of these horrible things that people seem to hate, but I like them, Wuthering Heights. Currently on rotation, Alice Coltrane, Journey and Satchandananda. That's what's going on with me. Pop my hat back on to bid you adieu. Good day, thank you, and I'll see you next week. What's it going to be? It's going to be the first proper Marcus Pocus next week, so I hope you're excited. Let's get Evie to come and say goodbye to you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish... Oh, dog ASMR. Breathe right by this.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rewind the tape before you take it back.